How you doing, Joey boy?
JD.
And it's Sienna.
All right, Sienna. So at this point, we just fall back per the script, right?
Yes, and this is where we hope and pray this man gets canceled finally.
Now,
So mean.
How late do you stay up praying that JD gets canceled? And if he does get canceled, do you want to do a two-person show or do we look for a third person?
No, we got to replace him with someone.
Now, who, I don't know, in your 2 years in radio, would you replace JD with?
Good question.
Who have you met that, you know what, if JD eventually cancels himself with this segment he's going to do in a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen, so hold on to that. Who would you think could fill in his size 7 shoe?
You say Nicasio. It's the first person that popped in my head.
It's a good friend.
Better golfer?
Yes, better golfer.
Wow.
More swag.
Sienna Nicole. This is your fault, Joey.
He actually has a shoe game.
It gets worse.
Where's the with all due respect?
Oh yeah, with all due respect.
With all due respect, there you go, Sienna. You can't be canceled. He can't be mad as long as you say with all due respect.
Exactly. So with all due respect, John.
All right. Jacasio. What are we talking about here?
Well, with all due respect, if you're a boy band or a girl band or this show trying to make a comeback with one of your main members, then I hope your pen runs out of ink and you keep trying to scribble lines and it just won't work.
Damn it.
Remember the group Fifth Harmony? They were the girl group that was formed on the show X Factor and went on to have some pretty good success with songs like Joey, Can You Hit It? You can't. Worth it.
Worth it. That's right. They did have
Right.
Worth It.
And their biggest song, Work From Home. Well, sources are saying Fifth Harmony is making a comeback. Without main star Camila Cabello. That is not a comeback. Plus, Camila is on every song on multiple verses. It's no disrespect, but that's like saying, bring back NSYNC with no JT. Your move, Lance. Destiny's Child without Beyonce. Come on, Michelle. That's like saying you want a PB&J without the jelly. The whole point of fans being excited for a comeback is if everyone is back. You just got to move on. Call it a day. It's not even a money grab if your main member ain't in it. And it should be noted that I'm most disappointed, the big D word, disappointed in Normani. Outside of Camila, Normani got bops. But you can't be Fifth Harmony with 4 people. So, to Fifth Harmony or 4/5 Harmony, I hope you run out of Taco Bell hot sauce packets that you stole. With all due respect.
With all due respect. Yeah, listen, I'm going to agree with you on this. It just makes no sense. And that's going to be the tour. What happened to Camila? That's like if they're doing post interviews or any kind of interview to promote the tour, they're going to ask about Camila. Why would you put yourself through that?
And they did it already. Like, they did tour a little bit without her.
Well, that's because she left, right? That was when she freshly left. Yeah.
Now, let's remind you of Fifth Harmony.
Yeah. The funniest thing about Fifth Harmony is I see old TikToks of them singing together, and not once have they ever harmonized. They were never in sync. If you watch their videos, their choreography and the way they try to a cappella with each other, it's not great.
Really?
Yeah. No, they become a meme. Yeah.
Really?
Just not nice. You're on fire today, dude.
I'm sorry. I'm part of that part of the internet where people just go in on Fifth Harmony and they have a digital footprint that they can't escape.
Let's see. And then Camila Cabello did her own thing. Career. So without her on it, and then Normani, she was the next big thing. Everybody was saying she might be the next Beyonce. Featured on it. So her biggest hit wasn't even hers. She was a feature on Sam Smith. So I don't know about this tour. And I've met these girls. I've interviewed them. Sweethearts.
They're the sweetest people on earth. Great to their fans.
Yes. That just sucks for the other girls,
Yeah, because regardless if they're doing it without Camila for whatever reasons, she's going to get brought up the entire time.
Yeah.
So they can't escape her.
All right. When does this kick off?
They don't have like a date. They just said that they're putting a tour and like a comeback back together.
Are you guys going to go? Would you go, Sienna, like just for nostalgic reasons?
I'm in it for the tea.
Yeah, I think I would be interested to see how it plays out with them.
I say we pitch to interview them and meet and go to the show.
Are you asking them about Camila Cabello?
I absolutely am going to ask her about Camila Cabello. I set them up like, all right, guys, let's start off with question number 1. I got one. You guys already know what I'm going to ask. You guys already know what the first question is. What's your favorite moment of the summer? I just want to do that to their face. Like, eyes roll back and then just be like, something else. Maybe I wouldn't, because everyone's asking that question.
Everyone's going to ask it, right?
But you have to ask a question that's just as salacious as the Camila. So that's where we have to do our homework. Like, what is something else they wouldn't want to answer, but not be Camila? Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I wouldn't want to do that because the girls, they might just want to be singers. They want to meet the fans. And it's not fair that Camila doesn't want to do it.
Just join like a worship team or like,
Worship team.
What?
Okay. With all due respect.
With all due respect.